Ladies and gentlemen, you see, they say now we're there for the talk something and their truth for the commerce side. Yes. Now you see this issue of dollar rate. Now dollar cost on Nigeria, dollar issue, this dollar, everybody they complain, things they cost for market, things they expensive. And the general public they blame Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration. But you see, thank God for record keeping. The truth wetin make dollar rate be like this and wetin make the kind of hardship wey the country be like this, e don eventually come out. First of all, see this video. You see how
of voices calling on you to devalue the naira to allow market forces to prevail. Are you prepared to reconsider?
No. I have explained that countries that play around with their currencies are countries that have enormous production capacity. They have factories in place. Their infrastructure in terms of power, communications, and security are virtually perfect. Nigeria virtually imports everything, from rice to toothpick. Now, if we don't have the money to import those things, what is the value of further devaluing our naira?
Well, you're going against the advice of the IMF.
Why not?
The IMF is suggesting
if it is against our national interest, why can't we go against the IMF advice?
Another plank of your policy response to the economic situation is a halting of imports. You've already alluded to some of the vast array of imports that Nigeria has been subscribing to. That's now being phased out. This has been criticised as well as starving out local entrepreneurs, not being able to get the imported goods that they need to grow their businesses. They say that you're strangling the economy.
Yes, that is the theory of it. Nigeria can only afford to live within its means. If we don't have the money, if you don't have the money to back the naira for people to buy the dollars and import toothpick, chocolate, rice, glamorous dresses.
But what about more essential things like pharmaceutical glass bottles that have to be made to a certain standard? What about steel cabling? Again, has to be made to a certain standard in order for it to be fit for purpose.
We have pharmaceutical companies in Nigeria. Once upon a time, we had a survey of them. We did what was called institutional strengthening by giving them money to import machinery and essential raw materials. We have already given instruction for the ministries to find out which industries need foreign exchange on quarterly basis to produce what is essential, like pharmaceutical industry, as you said, and others, but certainly not to import rice and so on.
Going back to your policy on the freezing of the value of the naira, you've opened up effectively a vast new area of corruption in terms of the parallel market. The black market is so different. So many people who've been allocated the foreign exchange, which is a narrow group of privileged and elites, are then often selling on that currency on the black market and therefore making a huge amount of money. Another window of corruption has opened up. And this, of course, goes against one of the main tenets of your presidency.
I agree with you, but we are going to check that, and we are going to apply sanctions for anybody that was given hard currency, or dollars, officially by the central bank, to go and import essential raw material, for example, for pharmaceuticals. And then because he can make 100 naira more by going to parallel market and selling it, we'll pursue them and we'll punish them.
What about...
That's the video of Buhari when Buhari was president. And that interview was done by, I think, a BBC journalist. Then they asked Buhari why he not take IMF advice to free float dollar. You know, he say in no go free flow the dollar. That means to say make dollar they sell to Nigeria on the original rate instead of the government to be subsidizing the rate for Nigerians. Now let me explain this thing better. During Buhari administration, the dollar has always been high. The rate of dollar has always been high, and that time we dey sell or we dey buy dollar or we dey see dollar for market around 400, 450, 500, 600 on that range. Why? Because the original rate where we dey buy now, which is the one something or 2,000 wey dey today or 1.6 wey dey today, na im take dey come, but the government now go slash am. They go pay the foreign market to make sure say it come to Nigerians at a cheaper rate, and that thing it collapsed the economy. The thing collapsed the economy, and Buhari was able to identify why he no go fit do at that time, because he say Nigeria no dey produce. We import everything from rice to toothpick. Say if we do this thing now, when we no dey produce, how e go be? But do you know the solution wey Buhari take solve you? Buhari come dey borrow money, take the subsidize dollar for the citizens, and those debt now accumulate for Nigeria neck. Then we have seen a Bola Ahmed Tinubu who said no, I no continue to dey pay that money again because debt dey ground. Make we do all like this, make we no dey subsidize am again, make the dollar dey come for the actual amount, so that with time we go fit clear up the debt wey dey ground, and our currency go get value, so that they go fit focus on how we go take put eye on local production, which Reno Mokri don dey take dey cry dey come since. Encourage local industries for our place. They say na him be the evil person. You see, Nigerians, our emotion and our sentiment, na him dey drag us, dey go inside also. Na dey drag us, dey enter inside poto so, because we don't really take time to understand situations just the way they are. And I even heard that when CBN give order the other time, say we make banks release dollars wey dey with them, otherwise they go confiscate or whatever. Some banks that time, our president dey France, he dey receive medical treatment. Some banks send delegate go meet president for France, so that he go fit talk to CBN, make CBN not do that thing. But you know what he did? He chased them away. Then this same person now, if he say not get the interest of the people for heart. You know, in Nigeria we are in a hurry. Una expect somebody to use 8 months to solve the problem of more than 8 years. He removed fuel subsidy that day with a cry. Look, let's encourage local production and remove any form of subsidy from anything. Nigeria is capable to produce what we can consume. The problem we dey today now, Buhari administration and cause, and this administration is fighting hard to fix it up. Let's pray and support Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If una like, una come my comment section, come insult me. But na the reality, now I tell you so.